So here we are, review 10. I picked up a lot of 10 of these Mighty Max horror sets, and I've reviewed them all except this one, Mighty Max Survives Corpus. If you like these figures, be sure to check out the channel for the rest of the reviews, but right now, let's go dip our feet in a shallow grave and see what crawls out to grab us. There is just so much detail here for a zombie horror head, so I've actually been really excited to check it out. No idea what's happened to the poor fellow, but we've got this head that's been partially shackled. There's a few different skin textures and these rotting holes. Someone put a lot of love into sculpting this playset, and hands down, this could be the best detailed horror head out there, so let me know your thoughts on it. Like any good zombie, you can pull it apart, and lifting away the portions of the face reveals some more gory details. The second half of the face forms this kind of cavern feel, bit underground, where Max confronts the Gravedigger Mort as he busts into a grave. Not sure why. I imagine when it comes to grave digging, you're going to want a fresh one before it starts stinking the place up. Opening up the head entirely, we have this great scene for Max to descend to the gravesite. There are some really awesome textures on the walls, lots of different little details, and even places for the figures to stand. I really like the horror heads that set up a great environment, and here we kind of get two. We get the gravesite itself with the cavern, but we also get this basement interior type dungeon, so it sets up a really awesome environment that I haven't seen in any of the other horror heads that I've reviewed. So yeah, this one literally felt like it was showing off by this stage. So for the story here, we've got Mort, the inexperienced gravedigger who gets interrupted by Max who's warping in. He tries to take out Max with the shovel, but misses. Again, total novice. And he strikes Corpus instead, who goes ahead to drag Mort under the earth with him. So despite being the coolest horror head out there, its only influence on the cartoon series was a weak reference in one episode, The Missing Link, where there's this all-consuming blob named Corpus, and a scientist who looks a little bit like Mort, though he goes through the episode unnamed. Looking back at the Mighty Max episodes, there is this real distinct lack of zombies, so I guess we just need to make do with a mad, disgruntled scientist instead. I guess digging up the dead wasn't really good material for a kid's morning cartoon, but either way, I wanted to go out with a blast, and I really like the look of Mighty Max Survives Corpus. So, thank you for following me on this journey through my own Mighty Max horror head playsets. If you're a fan, especially of these horror heads, you can check out the other 9 reviews I've already done for the Mighty Max Horror Head Marathon month. If you want to see a few more high-res images, I'll have a link up in the description to the Leftover Culture Review website. This is the only horror head that I don't have a comic panel for, but for each of the horror heads that I reviewed here, I put up their respective comics over on the website, along with a few images. So yeah, thanks for sticking with me during the Mighty Max Horror Headathon. Hope you had a blast, and as always, tune in next time for some more Leftover Culture. Cheers.